I need a big, 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 big check that I can see. Big whips, big cribs, big everything I mean. Big mad cause they tryna do everything I did. I done played big dudes, now I'm making big moves. And now that's a big mood, had to step in big shoes. I don't guess they coming with a big make it. Wait, ayy, just like that. I like everything big, little falls back. His face and I like a laundromat. At first they wasn't answering, but now they calling back. But I get it, I've been too committed, I done got it lit. I like honeys and I like them blue, like I'm but it's red up under my shoes. You know what these is? Paid the fees when I pay my dues. Now let's see the biz. Big bank, big cake, I'm a straight. Now I'm doing everything I know your can't. Yeah, I'm little, my potential 6A. And you know I'm tryna get paid, so I need a big, 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 big check that I can see. Big whips, big cribs, big A. Cause they tryna do everything I did. I done played big dudes, now I'm making big moves. And now that's a big mood, had to step in big shoes. Guess they coming with a big make it. Wait, don't compare me to nobody, too much capping in it. I'ma look, I don't even need a caption on the pics. We be everywhere, you ain't never there. How you lit? You was good when I was down and now I'm up. These sick, make them throw up every time we show up. This how you glow up, you got little money. You can't talk to us until it grow up. We don't need your you see this expensive we pull up. Keep putting on an act, but just stop acting like you know us.
Dylan Brooks. Introducing the starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers at home, and welcome everyone. Before we get started, we've got Justin.
Thanks, Brian. Well, after growing up in a small town in South Carolina, Ja Morant right at home here in Memphis.
That's a beautiful thing, Allie. Good report there. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Jared Vanderbilt.
And the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Jared Vanderbilt, Patrick Beverley out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards, and it's Towns in at the center position. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble.
You know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right, I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Towns against Adams. Changes up. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And he gets it back. Shot's good by Towns. Morant with it. Consistent production from him. Averaging around 27.5 points a game. And then Morant with the dunk.
Just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Beverly, left side. Into the lane. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Patrick Beverly.
And he drops the first.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
Russell against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, the ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Back to Vanderbilt. And he converts the layup.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Here's Morant. Adams. Rebound, Minnesota. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
Both good from the line that time. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Inside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the three. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One of the jewels at the top of that 2018 draft. Jackson has made a huge impact at both ends, and he's still reaching his full potential. To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Now here's Russell, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Here's Vanderbilt. The block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Shot from the inbound. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Driving in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
The Timberwolves shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
They get it back. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Memphis. Here's Russell. Off the inbound pass. Off the mark. Morant with a defensive effort.
You know, if you follow the career of Russell, he's never had a chance to get completely comfortable, in my opinion. Tough breaks for him in his journey thus far.
Now here's Anderson. He had 9 points in his last time out. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Minnesota calls time here. And you know Russell would love to have a long stretch with a team.
I know he certainly would, B.A. I mean, he's always seen major injuries to other stars on his team, which has obviously affected him. Coach turnover in his career hasn't helped either. I think he's made the most of it and has tried to stay focused, and I still think he's got a lot of good days ahead of him.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels is checked in for Towns. Okogie comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Beasley has subbed in for Russell. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Melton, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Now here's Beverly. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And that's going to be a foul on Memphis. And this time of year, Grant, the evolution of strength and conditioning programs really shows its value.
It really does. I mean, this is a great time to be an NBA player for so many reasons, including the ones that you mentioned.
Bane into the lane.
And adding to this, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The Timberwolves trail. Beverly outside. Pass to Reed. pass. It'll be Memphis's ball. .125 left in the first. From deep, Melton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Beverly. Pass to Reed. From deep. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Here's Bane. And so the ball out of bounds. Beasley touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The three from Bane. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to McDaniels. Out to Beverly. Here's Okogie. Another miss by Minnesota. Gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Jackson outside. Takes the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Okogie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. He gets it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Ja Morant, he's feeling. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Memphis shooting around 50% of the game so far. Now here's Jones, tightly guarded. Going inside. Here's Clark. And the shot falls short that time.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Good D by Clark.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself. And of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix, played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association.
Here's Jones, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Melton. From deep three-point range, Jones misses. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Beasley, and he drops it in from the low post. Beasley's gotten his first points in this one. And dual citizenship for Brandon Clark. Canadian and the U.S. That Canadian national team is looking to be a force.
And don't forget, his father is Jamaican, so who knows? Bottom line, he's got some options when it comes to international play.
And the Grizzlies call time here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. Brooks, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Culver in for Jones. Now here's Brooks. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Jackson. And here is Culver. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Well, you look at Culver and you watch his game. He's a tough two-guard now. He's strong, he's got good length, and he's very skilled.
To the paint. The kick out to Edwards. And there's a 3-second violation. Prince is checked in for Vanderbilt. Adams checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in. For Melton. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. That's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
Here's Morant. Culver outside. Dives for it. Stolen by Russell. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Pass to Prince. Puts up a 3. The shot by Russell, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Beasley with it. Checked by Brooks. Here's Russell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Russell's got 5 points.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Now here's Morant. Coming off a 34-point state.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the middle. They swipe it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he gets the bucket. Beasley's got 4 points this quarter.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Okogie's checked in for Beasley. And it's Beverly in for Russell. Williams is checked in for Memphis. Bane comes in for Culver. Adams finds Morant. Over Edwards. And again, Memphis no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. You see the explosive athleticism of Edwards. I mean, it's on full display and quite obvious. He's one of the best athletes in the league, no doubt.
And that athleticism, it's what made Edwards the top pick in 2020.
Yeah, he's got a high ceiling, Brian. I mean, he lifts off with ease and power. It's rare that you have a guy who elevates like that and is strong in the air. And you definitely don't want to see him coming at you in the paint because he can wreck the rim. best of.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
So it's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Jackson, he's checked in for Williams. Free throw no good for Edwards.
In the 2020 draft, he was the #1 pick. Many are excited about Edwards' potential. It's up to him to meet those expectations and maybe even exceed them.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Back to Okogie. Outside Edwards. He takes it in. Second chance effort. McDaniels unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. We've got 1:08 left in the second period. Morant, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Pass to Reed. Here's Okogie. Brooks defending. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. From deep, Morant. And they recover it. Here's Adams. Here's Bane. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Pass to Beverly. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Reed, good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Adams up top. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal.
And again, great to have you with us. A shout out to all the moms out there. on this Mother's Day. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant, and it's Brooks in at the 3. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Memphis leading. Here's Morant, drives to the hoop, and then Morant with the jam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
And you look at Towns, he's been a fantastic outside shooter since coming into the league. It's a hallmark of what makes him so dangerous. He can do it inside, but he's a lethal jump shooter as well.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Beverly for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And with Towns in his shooting, he's actually the Minnesota franchise leader for made threes.
How about that? Took over that record, BA, in 2021. Amazing on several levels, no matter how you look at that stat. The fact he's 7 feet and the fact he did it so quickly, mind-blowing.
Morant finds Adams. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Fires from the line. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. The 3 is up. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the 2nd half. Out to Beverly. Russell against Brooks. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Minnesota. Prince comes in for Edwards. And Beasley has subbed in for Beverly. Clark has checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Jackson. That one's good for 2. Morant's got 16 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's Beasley on the wing. And book it for Vanderbilt. Give him 8.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And here's Morant. He's got 16. No good on the 3. Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. Here's Prince. Stripped it away. On the wing, Bane. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. It's tipped. Pass to Prince. Beasley, left side. Now Towns. Clark covers. The shot that time is the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Williams. And here's Morant outside. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. And Okogie is subbed in for Prince. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Morant, he's open. Money on the 19-footer. Morant's got 6 here in the quarter.
So good at taking what the D gives him. Morant keeping the game simple.
Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Driving to the basket. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Vanderbilt comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Beverly in for Beasley. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Pass to Towns to Edwards. Over Brooks. Edwards can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Morant into the lane. On the wing, Brooks. There's the three. Buries it from 3. Brooks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Outside Morant. Oh, it's stolen away. Pass to Edwards. To end the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
Free throw good, Edwards. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Morant. Tries again. And too long on the shot.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Down low. Pass to Vanderbilt. Russell with the ball. Vanderbilt inside. Jackson on him. Here's Vanderbilt, defended by Jackson. Goes back up. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And so it's Memphis going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Edwards in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Russell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The size, the change of pace, the shiftiness of Russell. A hard guy to defend without fouling.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks is checked in. And Memphis shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Jones. Melton outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Vanderbilt's gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. On the wing, Conchar. Knocked loose. Jackson outside. Back to Conchar. To the middle. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Shoots over Beverly. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Memphis has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And he's going for the oop here. Beverly finds Towns. Outside Russell. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Here's Jones. And again, Memphis no good.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
And Russell, here we go. And then Russell with the dunk.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drop.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Fans, your tip.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Vanderbilt comes in for McDaniels. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Okogie. And it's Beverly in for Beasley. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Big Cat with the assist.
Now Morant. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out. Gunning and have not.
Here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, oh, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Moran against Edwards. Now here's Moran. He's covered closely. And then Moran with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Inside, here's Vanderbilt. The rebound by Jackson.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Count it. Good.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able with points.
Edwards against Moran. Outside for Brooks. Here's Clark. Pass to Jackson. Outside Moran. Here he goes. And then Moran with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Minnesota calls time here.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaren Jackson.
And he kept the opponents off long, just swatting down shot after shot, disrupting their offense. He was a one-man defensive wrecking ball, and they never found a way around him.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Morant against Edwards. Picked his pocket. And here's the fast break. Here's Russell again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's Morant with the drive. Towns with the block.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
Russell out to Beverly. 4-3. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jaren Jackson.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
Oh, Morant with the block. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. So it's the Grizzlies now. Morant with it, Russell covering, and then Morant with the jam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
From about 19. Outside Edwards. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like